Hey guys, my name's Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. I have a Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 360. The exact model is an NP950QDB. I'm going to show you how to get inside of it safely, access your speakers. So first thing guys, power down your computer the correct way. Make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're going to then flip it over to access your bottom case screws. Now there's only 4 on this computer. You'll notice these rubber feet in each corner. The screws are under those. So guys, rubber feet are usually held in just by double-sided tape or glue. So I try to use as small as possible flathead screwdriver or some sort of other small flat pry tool to slowly, gently pry those rubber feet up. You can damage them, you can rip them, but if you go slow and careful, you can pop them up without causing any damage. After you do, you'll see you have 4 screws, 1 under each rubber feet. You can remove those screws, and once you do, guys, you'll take another small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool. Plastic will scratch your case a lot less than metal will, but you're gonna go around the seam of the bottom case all the way around and gently pry that bottom case off from the rest of your computer. And again, go nice and slow and careful, but be firm and get that bottom case off. After that bottom case is off, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a side note, guys, before I do anything in my computer, before I touch any other components, the first thing I always do is either remove or at least unplug my battery. That makes it a little safer to work on the rest of the computer. Now, most of you, especially if your computer has not been entered before, right above this battery plug, you'll see a piece of tape. You got to gently take that tape off, again, using a small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool. And you can take that piece of tape off, and then you can release that battery plug there. The way that that plug works, guys, is it snaps off directly up and out of your computer. And again, I would use that plastic pry tool underneath these wires and try to get at the plug as much as possible, gently, slowly snap that up and out of the computer. It may take a little bit. When I did it, that plug was in there really good. But again, just go nice and slow. Do a little on the left, do a little on the right until you get that plug out. After you can get that plug out, you have these 4 screws. If you're looking to remove the battery, you undo those 4 screws and your battery will then be released. Now that the battery's been either removed or at least unplugged, it's safer to go deeper into the computer. As another side note, guys, I have all my computers sitting on an anti-static pad when I'm working on them. Either that or an anti-static bracelet is a great idea to, again, avoid damaging anything in the computer while you're working on it. If you need any help with tools or supplies for your computer project, as well as any replacement parts or upgrade parts for this specific computer, check out the link above, also below in the description, and it'll have a list of all those tools and parts. Okay, so after either removing or at least unplugging your battery, we can get further into the computer now. You have 2 sets of speakers here, one here on the left of my screen, one here on the right. Unlike other computers where they connect to each other down bottom, your touchpad, they actually both plug into the motherboard separately. This one over here and this one over here. So that's how you would take out these speakers. Be very careful with those plugs, as in most things in a computer, don't pull on the wires, just pull on the actual plug that goes into the port. Use a small plastic pry tool, a pair of pliers, something not pulling on the wire. And again, if you need replacements for these speakers, check out the link below in the description. So I hope this helped you safely navigate into the computer, remove the battery, locate your speakers. If you have any questions, please check the FAQs below in the description first. That could save you some time getting an answer. If you do need to leave me a question, I do try to get to those a couple times a day at least. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.